Hello and welcome to Regent Park TV. I'm Anara. On July 23rd, a major milestone was marked in the ongoing revitalization of our neighborhood as community members gathered to celebrate the official opening of the new Regent Park Center of Excellence. As Regent Park continues to grow, the demand for accessible, high-quality community spaces has never been higher. Today, we're looking at how an underutilized space inside the Regent Park Community Centre was reclaimed to meet those exact needs. During the pandemic, much of the Toronto employment and social services space sat vacant after staff shifted to remote work. Seeing an opportunity, Ward 13 Councillor Chris Moyse's office conducted an audit and partnered with Parks and Recreation to transform the area into a vibrant new hub, featuring art and music studios, photography spaces, and private therapy rooms. Regent Park TV caught up with Councillor Chris Moyse and Community Recreation Director Aiden Sarafzadeh to talk about what this transition means for our neighborhood.
When I first got elected back in 2022, the community said to me that I didn't have any space to gather. So I did a space audit in the Regent Park specifically. And so after almost 2 years, we were actually to find this space, which was closed for several years. This space was actually occupied in Toronto Employment Social Services, and they moved. And the doors were locked and remained vacant for a long time. So after much inquiry, we were able to actually repurpose this space for young people specifically and created the Center for Excellence. With the support of Lucky Booth and Aiden, who are the leaders in Parks and Recreation here, we're able to actually make this happen. So this space, is a great space for youth to gather, for tutorial, for arts and music, even they could do a lot of skill building. They could come in and do their homework, and also just talking to an adult. This is their space. Everyone's welcome here in the Regent Park community. I'm just really happy that we're open today finally. And again, there's a lot of great staff here that want to support the young people here. We want them to succeed, right? And go on to the great things because we know that they're capable to do so. And this is the beginning. It's not the end of this journey. We know that more space is needed here in Regent Park, and that's something that's been shared with me for many, many years. And so we are hoping in phases 4 and 5 that we'll actually create more spaces for the community to actually use over time.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Aiden Sarafzadeh. I'm the Director of Community Recreation for the City of Toronto. I'm pleased to be here at the Regent Park Center of Excellence, where we have a community hub for youth and young people. We are here to really establish a space for young people in the community to help collaborate with one another, to advance their journey in skill development, entrepreneurship opportunities, employment opportunities, working with various agencies and partners in the community. As the Regent Park community has been revitalized over the years, we've obtained many useful spaces within the community that we're working to activate on an ongoing basis. And this is a really good example of where community, our staff, and our partners have collaborated to stand up a space for young people to have access to safe and meaningful learning and development opportunities with one another. Earlier on today, I had the opportunity to introduce a number of people, and really this work could not have been done without the collaboration of our staff, the broader community, our partners, and the local councillor. And I'm happy to say that while this space has been soft launched for about a year, today is the official launch of it, where even more collaborators and more agencies and more partners can use the space for a variety of different development opportunities for young people, including skill development, job training, volunteer opportunities, and collaboration horizontally across many sectors.
Following our conversation, the rest of the day was filled with celebrations, live performances, and the official opening ceremony. Here is a look inside the event.
Okay, let's get the show started. Good afternoon, guys. My name is Shmani, aka Sumaya, and this is my co-host.
My name is Kishka, the one and only Kishka. I'm born and raised in Regent Park, content creator, social media influencer.
Yeah.
And
then I as well.
Yeah, go for it. Go.
And then I as well come from Regent Park, guys. This is my own neighborhood, and I'm so astonished to be here, and I'm so proud to be representing you guys in our services. So we'll get started into it. But before I start, I want to give a great thanks to the coordinators, the staff, the volunteers, the CRPs, everybody who had hands-on in coordinating and bringing this event together. Without you guys, we would not have this event here. And then I also wanted to give a little backstory of how this opportunity came about. So first, this area you guys are in first used to be an employment center, employment services center. And then now it has become the center of excellence where they're providing opportunities, programming, and everything to the kids so that they're able to sorry, I'm getting nervous, guys.
You're good.
So that they're able to be actual people in our society and build it for the next future as well. We have different programs, but for now, I'm going to pass it off to Kishka to introduce what we have coming up.
There are several vendors around here today, and backed up by the vendors are some lovely staff that are here to give you some food to make sure that you guys don't starve and you guys don't get thirsty. And I will give you guys a little, I'm not going to try and take up too much of your time, but I'll give you guys a little synopsis of what to expect when you go upstairs. I did walk upstairs earlier and I got to know a couple of the vendors. And I'll just give you guys a little brief on what you will be expecting. So as I started my journey upstairs, I bumped into Stefan, born in Jamaica, raised in Trethway. He is a barber, cutting hair for 7 years. If you need a haircut, he will be giving you a haircut to freshen yourself up for today. He has his booth just upstairs at the top of the stairs, and he works out of Pickering, a store called Custom Cuts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So he'll be cutting your hair if you guys want a fresh lineup or a fresh cut. You know what I mean, he gave me this one just before I started today from MC, so I vouch.
Jeez.
I vouch. As you continue to walk around, there will be different breakout rooms. The first breakout room on the right side, it's actually a hairstylist. Her name is Destiny. I haven't seen her. Do you guys, is she in the crowd? Destiny? I'm not too sure yet, Destiny. But she might be upstairs where you might see her. She has a room in there where she's gonna be teaching youth and adults as well how to style hair. She has a workshop over there, braiding workshop. She's gonna be teaching how to braid. If you're young and you wanna learn how to style hair, you wanna braid, you wanna do twists, whether it's for men, women, boho, twists, cornrows, I'm pretty sure she'll be up there teaching you guys. She has her own little workshop over there. As you continue to make ways to the back, you may bump into Ed Mark. Ed Mark is from Better by Bike. He used to work in Flemington Park. He is known as a cyclist specialist, or cycling education. Sorry, I'd say cycling education. So if you don't know how to ride a bike, he's the person to go to. If you know how to ride a bike and you have some technical issues, he's the person to go to. If you don't have a bike and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? He's the person you go to, because he is actually known for somebody who has given away 120 bikes to a neighborhood.
Woo!
Applause.
Gracious donor.
Yep. So he will teach people how to refurbish bikes. He's collected abandoned bikes for several years now, and he's known for giving out 120 bikes, and he'll teach you how to improve your skills and all types of things, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Give him a round of applause. I did go inside a room inside there. There's actually a room. I think it's straight to the left. I'm not sure how to get in there, but it's a room. You'll walk into this room. It's a room full of a bunch of tables, and I did meet with a few lovely people in there. First people being Julia and Hannah. If you guys want to raise your hands over here, that's Julia and Hannah. question on why, like who they are and what's so significant about them. If you ever walk into a community center, or you're going to Center Island and you're standing by the ferries, or you are at the city hall and you open your phone and you see public Wi-Fi, they're the people to go to. They're the ones that make this happen. They're the ones to kind of show you that Wi-Fi is important in every single recreation center, or every single public space. If you are low on data, I have those moments where I max out on my data, or you be asking your friends for hotspot and they don't have hotspot, but you somehow end up at a public setting like City Hall, like the ferry, and all other recreation centers. They're the reason why Wi-Fi has come to exist in these spaces. Or they support it a lot, so let's give a round of applause for Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. As I continue to walk around in this exact same room where you will see them with their desk, I bumped into Abdul and Aisha. You guys want to raise your hands?
Hey.
Don't be shy, don't be shy. These are a couple of very young bucks from the neighborhood. They work out of a nonprofit organization called Kickback. If y'all are familiar with Kickback, raise your hands for a second. I know all the kids do. For the adults, Kickback is a nonprofit organization that is leading the youth into better, I'd say, athleticism. And they're very known. I know them for an organization that gives out a lot of free shoes to organizations. They give a lot of free shoes to kids. They are known. Their most recent milestone was their collaboration with FIFA, where they gave out 25 Team Canada backpacks to a bunch of youth. Give them a round of applause. Yeah. If you want to get into a run club, marathon, you're interested in film, running, or tennis, Kickback is the desk that you'd be going towards seeing them, which is amazing.
Or if you need free running shoes, if you go to 3 runs, you get a pair of shoes. So
I
make
didn't
sure
even
to
know
look
that.
at that.
I didn't even know that.
I know, I'm gonna bring my siblings next Saturday, guys.
The method to get free shoes.
Right?
I would have never thought that.
Access everywhere.
You guys want to run 3 times to get a free pair of shoes? They give out Noctis too. You guys giving out Noctis too, right? The Drake shoes, really? The Drake shoes? Oh my God, you guys giving out everything. I'd rather go to you guys than Foot Locker. Save my money. Yeah, and then there was one more table. There's a couple more tables. So make sure that you actually go through every single table. I didn't get a chance to go through every table. But there is one more table that I did take a note on, and I did get a chance to briefly meet with Shazia and Tamara. If you guys want to raise your hands, they're in the middle over here. Expect to see them in the middle of that room. They are the City of Toronto table as well. A lot of these tables are backed up by the city. They are one of them. If you are looking for human services, interfration, if you're looking to learn about benefits, benefits that you'd be potentially eligible for, this goes for medical benefits, funeral support, child care, or if you need help getting on the housing waiting list or expedited, anything that has to do with the city type of work. I hope I'm saying it right, but if I'm saying it wrong, anything that has to do with the city, they're there for you when it comes to support and benefits. And I like benefits because Canada is all about free benefits. Let's be real, But yeah, well, you can just run to their table when it comes to that.
Yeah,
Shmoney.
nonetheless, use this time to network, guys. Experiment, try the new programming. If you don't have interest in it, maybe you may gain interest in it. But this is here for you guys. This is to make access to programming and the creative arts especially, because I know we have a lot of creatives in the building, more accessible for youth. So if you guys know that you like it or want to figure out more about it, just put yourself there and more will be to come. So for now, please enjoy the space and feel free to walk around. We also have questionnaires again alongside the wall where you can answer some outreach questions. And yeah, we'll have you guys directed back in a short moment.
The grand opening kicked off with an energetic performance by Square Circle, a non-for-profit organization that teaches circus arts like juggling and acrobatics to local youth.
I'm going to introduce Square Circle. This is a non-for-profit organization where they provide programming teaching juggling, acrobatics, and everything to do with circus-like performances. So today, we're going to have the ambassador of Square Circle come up and introduce you what they have in store for you guys.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Regent Park Community Centre. I would like to recognize and warmly welcome all City of Toronto elected officials, community leaders and partners, Council Ward 13, Chris Moyes, Community Recreation Director, Aidan Sarafzadeh, Community Centre Director, Lucky Booth, and our other distinguished guests. My name is Nate.
And my name is Zahara, and we're both proud members of a social circus program, Square Circle. It's a Toronto-based nonprofit organization that uses social circus and creative arts to engage and empower youth in underserved communities.
The organization was founded in 2013 by Clarence Ford, who wanted to share the beauty and excitement of circus arts with the young people of Regent Park.
Square Circle's mission is to help youth develop confidence, courage, creativity, resilience, and leadership. Our work is built on 4 main pillars: education through inspiration, social connection, physical and mental well-being, and creative expression. And through these disciplines, such as juggling, Diablo, acrobatics, balance work, and performance creation, participants develop much more than just circle skills. They learn teamwork, communication, patience, discipline, problem solving, and how to trust themselves in one another. The environment we work in is collaborative rather than competitive, and it's a place where young people can take healthy risks, make mistakes, try again, and discover abilities they may have not known they had.
I joined Square Circle when I was 9. I have a beard now, by the way. I began as a participant, later became a counselor, and now I hold a more senior leadership position within the program. My experience shows what makes Square Circle so important. Young people do not simply attend the program and leave. They're given opportunities to grow, return as mentors, take on responsibility, and become leaders for the next generation. Many of our former participants have continued into universities, graduate programs, medical school, engineering, and many other professional fields. A number of our participants have also graduated as valedictorians, along with a very high number of community service hours. Our instructors and volunteers come from many different backgrounds. They include artists, educators, psychotherapists, mathematicians, and professionals who generously donate their time along with knowledge and experience.
Our programs serve participants through ages 9 to 14, and since it's begun, Square Circle has reached over 10,000 kids and youth. But most importantly, our program is completely free for all participants and their families.
Keeping the program free is only possible through grants, donations, volunteers, community partnerships, and the support of people who understand the long-term value of investing in young people. Continued public and community support allows Square Circle to provide equipment, qualified instructors, safe programming spaces, meals and transportation when needed, and more opportunities for young people to participate and lead.
Today, you'll see a performance by some of our participants, followed by a demonstration by several of our instructors. The routine you're about to watch was created by our participants just today, but it was developed in preparation for our final performance of our 3-week summer program. And many of these young performers arrived at our program with no prior circus experience. In only a few weeks, they've learned new skills, worked together, and created a routine and developed courage to perform it in front of an audience that includes some of Toronto's elected representatives. And trust me, the skills you're about to see are much more difficult than they look. We'll also like to formally invite you to our final performance tomorrow at 1:15 p.m. in the banquet hall on the other side of this building. Thanks. Okay. There, you'll have the opportunity to see our entire program perform and celebrate everything our participants have learned over the summer.
Your presence would mean a great deal to the young people. It would show them that their hard work is being recognized and that leaders in their city are interested in their success. Programs such as Square Circle demonstrate what can happen when young people are given the right environment, meaningful opportunities, and adults who believe in their potential. Supporting this work is not only an investment in an arts program, it's an investment in education, mental and physical wellness, community safety, leadership, and the future of Toronto's young people. Thank you very much for joining us, for listening to our story, for taking the time to learn about Square Circle. We hope that you will continue to support programs that make opportunities like this accessible to every child, regardless of their background or financial circumstances. Thank you. Please enjoy the show.
Woo! Young gymnast. Oh, wow. They're on top of each other. Oh, wow. Amazing. That was Bluetooth connection. Woo! Give it up for the young acrobats. Now we have our next performance. Oh, wow. She's juggling, she's juggling. Oh, wow, wow. While it's spinning. This is impressive. Woo! And the bow. Woo! And let's see the next performance. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, they're making it jump simultaneously. Whoa. Wow. Wow, give it up for them. Who needs Canada Wonderland when we have these acrobats, eh? Next act. Okay, solo dolo, solo dolo. Woo! Oh my God, he's making it fly. Oh my God! Ended.
What do you even call those things?
Diablo!
A Diablo!
A Diablo? A Diablo. I thought it was a yo-yo.
Oh wow! Under the legs! NBA, we got the NBA here! Woo!
Whoa! It was a...
Hey!
That was a part of it.
Okay!
That's a
Now we got
juggle.
the certified jugglers! And picking up everything else!
I see about 9 juggles.
This is incredible concentration. Oh wow! Oh wow! Woo!
Nice. Woo, cool.
Oh wow! Do they have extra arms? How is this possible? Wow!
Magic. Oh, someone turn off the lights for this one.
Oh, wow. Let's dim the lights in here. Woo! Light show!
What do you think?
Boy.
What is it called?
Boy.
Poi. This is called poi. Whoa.
Police! This is so hard! Oh! Oh! All around the world! All around the world!
Wow, this is truly exceptional.
Beautiful! Wow! Please give it up for Square Circle! Let's tell all the artists
Square Circle, come out here.
Woo!
Come out here. Everybody give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause.
A round of applause for Square Circle!
You guys are gonna go far. Yo, guys, wait, hold up for a second. Hold up. I've heard a lot of crazy things about Square Circle. Clarence, come over here for a second.
Founder Clarence Ford spoke briefly about the program's roots in Barbados and the power of cultural exchange.
Come over here for a second. Hey! Clarence is the guy who founded Square Circle. And from what I've heard, you guys all take a trip to Barbados every single year. Every single year. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? Talk about their journey? I'll give you like 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay, so basically how I sold the concept to Barbados, I had a meeting with the Minister of Culture, and I told her that I could make Barbados the circus capital of the Caribbean. And look what happened.
Wow. Imagine these guys all fly out to Barbados every single year because Clarence is connected to I think it's like the Prince of Barbados. You guys are killing it, bro. Give yourself a round of applause.
Y'all, I forget like them. Yeah, I juggle 9 bowling pins at the same time, and you two can get a trip to Barbados. Give it up for Square Circle!
Following the performance, Community Recreation Director Aiden and Councillor Chris Moyes addressed attendees, highlighting the vital role accessible spaces play as Regent Park densifies.
What's next? We need to introduce. If you guys don't know what Ward 13 is, Ward 13.
Oh, wow.
Shmoney, you wanna take it away?
Basically, we have a very important guest coming up for this district. We have the Community Recreation Director. Sorry, this is the big guys, guys. Put your hands together for the Community Recreation Director, Aiden.
Yeah.
Everybody, my name is Aiden Saravzadeh, and I'm really honored and privileged to be here, both as somebody who really believes in the work that we do at the City of Toronto, but also someone who's been watching this space really grow from the ground up. And that's thanks to a number of different people that I'll just touch on today. First of all, I want to thank the team that's been working on standing up this space. That includes my good friend Lucky Booth in the back, and our extended family of youth outreach workers, youth development workers, our social development partners, TCHC partners, and all of the various partners that we have within the corporation and outside. Second, I want to talk about advocacy. We have a very important advocate in the room who I will introduce in a moment, Councillor Chris Moyes, who's with us today. He has been behind this for, I would say, a couple of years now. Very patient with us for us to get it right. I want to really thank him for his advocacy and support as we stand up this important space for everybody. And then finally, I want to thank the community. You have been part of this journey with us. I want to thank those who have been involved and many, many generations of youth who will be involved and will put their energy towards something really good, developing themselves, developing their neighbors, developing their friends, and also developing their community. And with that said, I think there is no better time to introduce our Councillor, Chris Moyes. Thank you.
Thank you, Aiden. How's everybody here today?
Good.
Thank you, Square Circle. That was amazing. I've seen the performances before, and they always do amazing work. I love seeing young people involved in doing the arts. It's so incredibly important. As Aidan mentioned, back in 2023, 2024, the community of Regent Park said to me, they have no community space here. It's all being taken. There's no space for them. So I tasked the city staff, along with my staff, to go around Regent Park and see what spaces are available and what spaces that we need. And so we came across this space that was locked up for a couple of years. Toronto Employment and Social Services were here prior, and they left, and they closed they closed this space, and no one had access to it. Even the administration in this building didn't have a key to this space. So I insisted on that, let us look and see and repurpose this space to open it up to the community. And I can say to you, with Aidan's support and Lucky's persistence, Lucky Booth, who's been a champion of this space, he had a vision for a long time. Give it up for Lucky. Again, my job is easy because when you have advocates like Lucky Booth and others lifting you up, it's much easier. And fast forward to 2026, this space is open and vibrant for young people. And it warms my heart to see so many young people here today. For me as a former school board trustee, I think it's so important to make space for young people. They have so much pressures in their lives, right? Social media, and expectations from families and friends and so forth. And it's really hard. And so they do what we ask them to do. They go to school, they work hard, they put their heads down, and all they ask is that at the end of the day, they have a fair chance to make a good living and to get into the fields that they want to get into. And I have to say, as a society, we have failed young people. And I recognize that. I acknowledge that. And this is why, for me as a counselor, I make sure I go into spaces like TMU, like George Brown, and say to the administration that, young people of Regent Park, people of color more specifically, need the tools they need to actually advance themselves. And I've always said education is the greatest equalizer. It's the gift that you give to yourself that no one can take away from you, no matter what happens. And use that to excel yourself and propel yourself forward. And for me as a local councillor here, a person of color with lived experience, who's had many challenges, it's not only my responsibility, but my duty to make sure to open spaces, open doors, so that you can actually enter. But not only to enter and keep those doors open, but to make sure that those spaces you enter are safe spaces, because not all spaces are safe. So again, my commitment for the last 4 years has been to make sure that we give you the tools to excel and to succeed. And I'll give you a few examples. For example, Toronto is one of the most, and is the most diverse city in all of the world. That we know that as a fact. But if you look into the city itself in different departments, the city employees will reflect the people that they serve. And that's really important to note. And for me as a councilor, I've always said we should make sure to make spaces for young people, people of color here. And talking to the fire chief, the police chief, the paramedic chief, make sure that we actually have programs for students, for young people within their organizations, their departments, and make sure it's paid positions as well. And you may have heard some announcements the last few weeks around that. And we will continue to do that. That's just, it's not the start, it's only the beginning. There's a lot more to do. And I will continue to propel and to insist that you receive your due process. So anyways, it's great to be here with all of you. It's a great day, and I look forward to cutting the ribbon with the administration here today. And you can see there are many different departments here today. TCHC, many city divisions. Everybody has their badges on. Raise your hand if you're staff here. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. The young people here need to see you, to know that you support them and you care for them, and you will do whatever you have to make sure they succeed. So again, thank you so much for inviting me here today.
The event wrapped up with a ceremonial ribbon cutting alongside Community Center Director Lucky Booth, to officially open the space, followed by halal food served to all guests in attendance.
Yeah, Chris, if you want to come up here for a second, come back up here. We want to make sure that you get a photo with Aiden and Lucky. Can we get Lucky Booth back here? Lucky.
Big man in the building,
We need you over here, man. Lucky. I know you're the man behind the scenes, but you got to be front page right now. If you guys don't know who was just speaking right now, this is the president of Regent Park, currently for Ward 13. Ward 13 is the terminology in which they label Regent Park, Cabbagetown, and Bleecker. They call that Ward 13. I know we know it as Regent Park, we know it as Toronto, but they call this section they call that section Ward 13. And he is the current president of Ward 13. Yeah. All right, and
Okay, we are now gonna have an honorary ribbon cutting. This is to first show off that we are opening the services that we do provide, and we do want to have this as a signification of all of us starting new to provide accessibility and creativity within our communities.
oh my God, that is one ginormous scissor. Hold on. I want to take a snap of this. Wait. All right, we're ready. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
We are now officially open for business. Direct your siblings, neighbors, everybody, every youth you know to this way. Thank you. Feel free to walk around and continue networking.
Organizers say this new hub is designed to support local residents and play a key role in Regent Park's ongoing transformation, a much-needed accessible space in one of Toronto's most vibrant, rapidly growing neighborhoods.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us on all our social media platforms. Please visit our website for more information.